Your child has been admitted to the hospital for a week but is on track for a speedy recovery. You are in the hospital room with them along with a hospital attendant. The hospital staff recommended to you a new website for your child to use during their stay. They hand you a tablet. Move on to the next task to see the tablet screen. All right. When you see the page, move on to the next step. All right, there we go. Go through the introductory screens and tell us what you think this website does. Stop when you reach the page title Ready to Get Started. Remember, this is a prototype. Design is not completely finished. You will only be able to click on the orange rectangles within the prototype screens. Click anywhere on the browser screen to make them briefly appear. Okay. All right. Worry-free entertainment for your hospital experience. Explore in safety. You only have access to games, movies, and videos approved for your child's age. Choose to talk with other pediatric patients at your hospital through safe, moderated chat. You can block content from the start, and you can always flag content to remove it forever. Okay? So, this is like a game video chat feature for children, age approved, depending on your child's age. And you can customize it, but this is like an entertainment system for kids in the hospital. You should be on Ready to Get Started. What are your thoughts? Would you sign up right now? Explain why or why not. I would. I might go through it myself before I actually gave it to my child, but assuming that it's free, so all you have to do is create a username and a password. I would go ahead and sign up to investigate it. Complete the sign up process and then move to the next task. All right, so you would put in a username and a password. Kids would create a username and pick a favorite color. And then you pick the age group and sign up. Okay, so accounts are created. Yes, I am sure I completed that task successfully. It was very easy. Creating a name and a password. That's it. The kid's password is a color, so there's not much for them to remember. Very simple. Why do you think there was a section for a child profile in the sign-up process? It's for the child to use, so you're making it so that they can access it from this tablet without the parent needing to participate every time. You should now be on NOXX homepage. Describe in your own word what you think NOXX is about without visiting any other pages. All right, so I'm on the homepage here. So we have live streaming. That's confusing. Okay, so TV, movies, live streams. I guess this is like content created maybe by other patients. I'm not totally sure what to make of the live stream thing. There's also looks like games, music, education. So like educational games, I'm assuming. See Minecraft. And then I see photos and clinical. I don't know what to make of that totally. This is just about keeping them entertained while they're here in the hospital. Browse around the site until you find the description page for one of the videos. All right, well, let's go to videos. And then we'll pick one, and here we're on the description page. Yes, I am sure that I am on a description page. Again, very easy. Click on the video, opens up description page. Very sort of self-explanatory. That's how you expect it to work, and that's how it worked. While browsing through various videos, imagine you have found some content you think is inappropriate for your child, and you want to report this video to the product team. Demonstrate how you would report this video on the site. Okay, so I've gone through this, and for some reason, let's say I don't like it. Not sure I see anything here about, oh, there, report content. So I would say it's not age appropriate or whatever, and then submit that. Very easy. So now I don't see that content anymore. Yes, I'm sure that I completed that test successfully. It was pretty easy. I didn't spot the flag right away, even when I was looking for how to report it, so it took me a second, and so I'm going to give it a 4. But once I noticed it and that it was a flag, I did figure out quickly what it was for, and the actual reporting process was very simple. It was only locating the flag that I had a little delay with. All right. When you see the page, move on to the next step. All right, there we go. Without clicking on any links, describe in your own words who you think this page is for and what you can do here. Okay, so this page would be for me, for the parent. I'm viewing my child's activity, how much time they spent, how many things they looked at, how many chats they've done, what dates certain things took place, what categories things were primarily being used in. I'm not sure what these are. Are these hours over the last week or month or whatever, or is this number of items? I'm not sure about that. So that I'm not sure of. You have been taken to another page, and when you see it, okay, and we're moving on. Imagine your child Tracy has been using NOXX for a few days, and you're interested in seeing what videos she has been watching. Demonstrate what you would do. Okay, so I guess I would probably go to my own profile here. Okay, yep, there's my kids. So if I click on Tracy, then I would put in my password. And okay, and now I'm back to that page. So, viewing history. There, viewing history, there's all the videos. I can see what they are and play them if I choose to. I believe I should be able to play them from here. Yes, I am sure that I completed that task successfully. Overall, that was very easy. It seemed obvious to me to go to my profile for stuff like that, and then as soon as I did that, you know, I had the kit options. The history stuff was very clearly labeled that I could go to any specific item here. So that was pretty self-explanatory. You are concerned your child may have access to too much content. To demonstrate the steps in NOXX you would take to customize what she sees in this platform. Okay. So am I wanting to block it? Okay, block chat, block categories. So if I wanted to get rid of something, certain categories, then I could do it here. All right, seems pretty simple. And if I wanted to block videos, okay, so yeah, I could turn off certain video sections. So in each category here under blocking, I could choose what she can and can't see. Yes, I am sure that I completed that task successfully. That was actually very easy. It was sort of intuitive there to go to the blocking, and then once I was there, it was very obvious how to toggle on and off each category. It is clear to me how to block and unblock content within the platform. Yes, when I'm here, it's very obvious. It says blocking, and then it's unblock and block based on these little toggles here. Very clear. I would like more fine-tuned blocking controls. I don't know how much more fine-tuned they would really get. Like, I can block an individual video or game or whatever, and then within each category, I can block. The only thing I can think of, maybe to be more specific, would be to block like a certain artist in the music category or something like that. But for the most part, I feel like they're fairly specific. Okay, imagine you've finished blocking some content. Before you hand the tablet back to your child, reset the browser to the NOXX homepage. Demonstrate how to get there without using the back button. Okay, so I'm done with all my blocking. Go back to the overview. Maybe just click on this. Yeah, and I'm back to the home screen. Okay. So I do wish there was an actual home button, but that is the next most logical thing to me. And yes, I'm sure I completed that task successfully. It was pretty easy. Again, the only way it would have been easier if there was an actual home button. Demonstrate the steps you take to update your email. Okay, so I'm going to go here to my profile again. Go to me. And then right here, I would change the email and save it. Done and done. All right. That was extremely easy. Going through that process made total sense to me. It was clear that's where my profile is, where my account information is. It gave me a confirmation pop-up once I had completed it so that I knew that it had worked. Can't really think of a way to make that any easier. Okay, imagine you have another child with you in the hospital room visiting Tracy. They have their own tablet and want to try NOXX. Set up a separate profile for them. Okay. So I want to go up here to my profiles and I want to add one. Child's name, child's favorite color and age, save. There you go. Profile added. Yes, I'm very sure, and it was extremely easy. Again, it's very intuitive to go to the profile where the profiles are. The add profile is very clearly selected there, and then you add it the same way that you created the original profiles. What, if anything, was confusing about this prototype? The only stumble I had was trying to find the report button to get content blocked when I was on it specifically. The little red flag thing, I don't know if it needed to be bigger or brighter or actually say the word report, but it just did not stand out to me right away. After using this prototype, what questions would you want to ask the hospital staff about NOXX? After going through it, I don't know that I really have any questions. It feels pretty logical to me. It's no different than what they do with their own tablet, but it's sort of curated content so that it's not age inappropriate and you don't have to monitor it all the time. I would recommend NOXX to my friends and families during a hospital stay. I totally would, because I know one of the issues with kids in the hospital when they're feeling better is how bored they can get. This is a good way to sort of have it something they have access to without having to constantly provide entertainment for them. You will be prompted to complete a 10-question survey. Move on to the next task to view it. All right. Answer the 10 questions and then click done in user testing. I think I would use this system frequently. I mean, assuming I'm in a hospital situation, yes. I did not find the system super complex. I thought it was, for the most part, pretty self-explanatory. Very easy to use. Everything was fairly idiot-proof. I did not feel like I needed the support of a technical person to use it at all. All the functions were very well integrated. Did not experience any inconsistency in the system. I imagine most people, anyone who has used any sort of internet profile kind of thing before will be able to use this quickly. Did not find it cumbersome. It was very simple to move through it. I did feel pretty confident going through it. I didn't feel at any point like I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And I did not feel like I needed to learn a lot before I could get going. I just sort of stepped right into it. Okay, so there you go. That's the end. And thank you very much.